Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudharam Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Hare Krishna everyone. Thanks for joining for Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today we are going to recite Srimad Bhagavatam sloka number 1.5.33. First canto, chapter 33 sloka. Let me share my screen. Hope you are able to see my screen. Amayo yascha bhutanam. Please repeat after me. Amayo yascha bhutanam jayati yena subrata tadyeva hai amayam dravyam napunati chikitstitam. Amayo yascha bhutanam jayati yena subrata tadhiva hai amayam dravyam napunati chikitsitam. Devotees, anybody wanted to recite?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Please go ahead.
Amayo yascha bhutanam jayate yena suvrata tadebhyamyayam dravyam na punati chikitsitam. Hare
Anybody
Krishna.
Prabhuji? Hare Krishna Mata. Anybody Prabhuji? Okay. Word to word meaning? Amaya, diseases. Yascha, whatever. Bhutanam, of the living being. Jayate, become possible. Yena, by the agency. Suvrata, O good soul. Tad, that. Eva, very. High, certainly. Amayam, disease. Dravyam, thing. Not, does it not. Punati, cure. Chikitsitam, treated with. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki. A good soul does not, I think, applied therapeutically, cure a disease which was caused by that very same thing. Purport. An expert physician treats his patient with a therapeutic diet. For example, milk preparation sometimes cause disorder of the bowels, but the very same milk converted into curd and mixed with some other remedial ingredients cure such disorders. Similarly, the threefold miseries of the material existence cannot be mitigated simply by material activities. Such activities has to be spiritualized. Just as by fire iron is made red hot, and thereby the action of fire begins. Similarly, the material conception of things is at once changed as soon as it is put into the service of the Lord. That is the secret of spiritual success. We should not try to lord it over the material nature, nor should we reject material things. The best way to make the best use of a bad bargain is to use everything in relation with the Supreme Spiritual Being. Everything is an emanation from the Supreme Spirit, and by his inconceivable power, he can convert spirit into matter and matter into spirit. Therefore, a material thing, so-called, is at once turned into a spiritual force by the great will of the Lord. The necessary condition for Such a change is to employ so-called matter in the service of the spirit. That is the way to treat our material diseases and elevate ourselves to the spiritual plane where there is no misery, no lamentation, and no fear. When everything is thus employed in the service of the Lord, we can experience that there is nothing except the Supreme Brahman. The Vedic mantra that everything is Brahman is thus realized by us. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Ye Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadapi Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachyatya Desatarini Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gauravaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Jai Pataka Snami Tamam Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayani Gurukada Damadaya Nikatakramatari. So this sloka is very important. So Narad Mahamuni is explaining how we can convert the material necessities into the spiritual purpose. So Vyasa Mahamuni is not satisfied by explaining the Vedas, because most of the things which are useful for the upliftment, material purpose, gradual purpose, but glorifying the Lord, everything utilizing in the service of the Lord gives the ultimate benefit, and also it purifies our material disease. So this, whatever the sense gratification, and we wanted to get happiness through this material enjoyment, but we will not get material enjoyment, like we will not get a happiness through this material existence, satisfying our senses. We will not get ultimate happiness. Okay, so what here mentioned, an expert physician treats his patient with a therapeutic diet. For example, milk preparations, like whatever the preparations that made like milk rice, if we eat more, not only that, anything that is made with milk, if we eat more and more, then there will be problem with the digestion. So to cure that, the curd, which is made with milk only, when we mix with remedial ingredients like jeera and salt, mixed with water and a lot of other any other things, that will definitely cure the bowel movement. Similarly, that these threefold miseries, material existence, are not mitigated simply by material activities. Right? So whatever the disease we have, and we are entangled with this material modes, if we keep on satisfying our senses, what happens? It will increase more and more. We will have more desire, and then we are more entangled. There will be a knot. So we have to cure that. How can we cure? Similar way, we are curing this with curd and whatever the problem we got with the milk, we are curing with the curd. So the curd came from the milk. In a similar way, whatever the things that are available in the material world, we need to utilize for the service of the Lord. So, and another example here, nicely given. Such activities has to be spiritualized, just as by fire, iron is made red hot. When we put the iron rod into the fire, it will become very hot, and then you can convert that into any shape you want. In the similar way, the material conceptions of a thing is at once changed as soon as it is put into the service of the Lord. Like we wanted to enjoy with these buildings, and we wanted to enjoy with these electronic gadgets, like laptops, mobiles, and then mic, speakers. We can utilize all of them for our material enjoyment. But same things, if you are utilizing these buildings, if you are utilizing for service of the Lord, for preaching, and reading the electronic content, and taking lectures, all this we are utilizing for the service of the Lord. Then our we will best utilize the necessary things, whatever the things we are having. Okay. So this is the secret of the spiritual success. We should not try to lord it over the material nature. We should not, we cannot control the material nature. Whatever, we cannot get the material, real satisfaction, real enjoyment with the material things. It is also like achieving the cheap. So if you put this sugar cane into that machine, right, the sugar cane comes, juice comes. If we take in whatever is there, if you try to put again and again, you will get some drop, little drop, like that. How much you try to get the enjoyment from these material things, you will not get ultimate satisfaction. So the real satisfaction, real happiness that we will get when we engage these material things in the service of the Lord, when the soul is see, we are the part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, and the real dharma is to serve the Lord. In the similar way, when we serve, the soul engages in the service of the Lord, then we will get the ultimate satisfaction. Like when the child is crying, if we give anything, he or she will not be satisfied. Only when she goes to the mother, with the mother's affection only, the child will be happy. The similar way, when we are engaged the service or everything, when we engage with the service of the Lord, then we will be happy. So the best way to make the best use of the bad bargain. So it's like whatever the things that are available, even though those are not good, correct, if we utilize them properly with intelligence, then we can get the benefit. We also say that whatever the drawbacks you have, you convert into your merits, demerits into merits, and then weaknesses into strengths, like that. So everything is an emanation from the Supreme Spirit, and by his conceivable power, he can convert spirit into matter and matter into spirit. Okay. So everything is emanation from spirit, Supreme Spirit. we think that we are making everything. So, okay, we are making the things, we are just transforming the state, but who created the raw materials? God has created. Okay, so all this sand, earth, everything is created by God, and we are just converting that into the proper form. Okay, and also only God is giving that intelligence. Okay, so everything is emanation from the Supreme Spirit only. Aham, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 10.8, Aham Sarvasya Prabhavam. So all these spiritual and material words are created by him. Everything emanates from him. His conceivable power, he can convert spirit into matter and matter into spirit. Okay. So, but we are spirit soul. We are the part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, and we are entangled in this material world. We are. So the matter is the separated energy, and we are marginal energy, and Lord and his everything is internal potency. So we are marginal, where we can covered by Maya, or we can serve the Lord. We can understand the Lord position and our position, then we can be service of the Lord, servator of the Lord. Therefore, a marital thing, so-called, is at once turned into a spiritual force by the great will of the Lord. Yeah. Why? Because without sanctioning the Lord, we cannot do anything. For each and everything, we need to get the mercy of the Lord. The necessary condition for such a change is to employ so-called matter in the service of the spirit. So first of all, we need to have a desire. We need to have a faith. And we have to put efforts. Then only God will sanction. That is the way to treat our material diseases. Okay. So we are all diseased. We are contaminated. We have to be purified. Then only we can understand. So if the nice mirror is there, if there is a lot of dust, we cannot see properly. So we have to clear. We have to clear this contamination, sinful life. Then we can see the Lord. We can understand. The necessary condition for such a change is to employ so-called matter in the service of the spirit. That is the way to treat our material disease and elevate ourselves to the spiritual plane, where there is no misery, no lamentation, and no sin. So we are having all these material miseries, and we have a lot of lamentation and anxiety and fear. So we are very much anxious of, like everybody, all others are enjoying. I'm not able to enjoy. I need to acquire. I need to work more and more. So this material world is Dukkhalayam Sasva. The place is like that. The place is like that. It's like a jail. If we go to the jail, can we get a peace? Can we get a happiness? So we get the whatever the things, only necessary things that we will get, right? So whatever the necessary things we have, that we need to utilize just to give up this material life. Happiness and distress will be there. Those will come and go, like the seasons, rainy season, winter season will come and go. So it's a cycle. The similar way, the miseries and happiness will come and go. We should not worry about that. And then we have to utilize whatever the necessary things that we have. God has given our quota. We have to utilize that quota, use that quota, and should not lament for more and more. And we should not fear. God is there, God will protect us. Okay. And when everything is employed in the service of the Lord, we can experience that there is nothing except the Supreme Brahman. Okay? So everything is Lord. So when we employ everything, then we will see that the real truth. The Vedic mantra that everything is Brahman is thus realized by us. We'll see a few more points. Okay. And then the important thing is we should not give up. So people think that when we are engaged in the service of the Lord, in the devotional service, people think that we are losing and we are sacrificing a lot. No, we are not sacrificing anything. We are getting a lot of benefits, right? We are getting real happiness. We are getting the real knowledge, the ultimate goal we are getting. Okay. Like people, I mean, the problem is they don't have the knowledge. So for all the reasons is people are not having the real understanding, proper understanding. So they have to listen. They have to read the scriptures and understand. So people may be having different kind of skills, music, art, philosophy, everything we can understand and then utilize these things in the Lord's service. We are not losing anything, but we are gaining. And we are not stopping anything. We are not ceasing completely. Whereas we are using it in the proper way. Okay. So it's not like we are renouncing, but transforming. Okay. I'll stop here. If anybody have any questions, we can discuss more.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So in today's session, you mentioned two important points, like everything is created by God. Could be fruits, or even when we want to make some dishes also, like rice, grains and everything. So the God. So we are thinking we are getting the crop, but the God gave the soil and everything from the water, and it is coming. Okay, everything is. And another reflection, very happy point I wanted to say that today holiday, I completely sit on listening and enjoying the session. Okay, I forget everything, kids holidays, school and all. So I have seen difference between last couple of months and days, and here today is getting good knowledge and happiness and peace and getting more energy.
Yes.
So that is a real happiness is coming.
Nice problem. Very nice. Keep doing it. Right.
Yeah, I definitely these 30 minutes I need to plan. In the sense, whatever the spiritual journey dedicatedly, then we'll get more energy and happiness.
Wonderful, Prabhu. Very nice.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. Hare Krishna Prabhu. All glories to Srila Prabhu.
Anybody has any other questions, comments, reflections? Okay, there are no reflections. Thank you very much for joining today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. And let's thank Surya, Kanti, Nitai, and Prabhu for giving a nice class by chanting 3 times Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
All glories to Srila.
Tomorrow, tomorrow we are having Krishnamas celebrations in the community. So you're all welcome. You can also bring a white elephant gift and participate in the gift exchange game. And there will be some kirtan by His Grace Keshavananda Prabhu. He came from New Vrindavan. We will have sumptuous prasadam. Encourage everyone to join with your family and relish the kirtan and game and other activities. And we'll have a regular Srimad Bhagavatam class tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. With that, let's offer our prayers to Lord Narasimhadeva to give complete protection to our congregation and entire world. Ukram Veeram Mahavishnam
Vishnu
Jalantam
Jalantam
Sarvatomukam
Sarvatamukam
Narasimham Vishanam
Narasimham
Bhadram
Vishnam
Mrityur
Bhadram
Mrityur Namamyaham
Mrityunamyaham
Ukram Veeram Mahavishnam
Vishnu
Jalantam Sarvatomukam
Sarvatamukam
Narasimham
Narasimham
Vishanam Bhadram
Vishnam
Mrityur Mrityur Namamyaham
Bhadram
Ukram Veeram Mahavishnam Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Vishanam Bhadram Mrityur Mrityum Namamyaham. Narasimha Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Gaur. We'll have tomorrow regular Bhagavatam class 6:30 a.m. With that we'll conclude. Let's chant Vaishnava prayer and 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We wish you a very, very happy Krishna conscious day ahead. See you all tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Srimad Bhagavatam class. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.